Hey guys, what's going on? Adam Palmer here, and I am reviewing book profiles. Today we're going to be reviewing Agnes's profile here, Agnes J. And if you guys want me to review your profile, you can just go to freelanceteam.com/review, and I can take a look at that. And for right now, let's go through Agnes's. She also does data entry and looks like data analysis, or data analyst, Power by data entry and Excel expert. Okay, so you're pretty well rounded. That's definitely different sides of the brain there between like the creative and the database side for sure. I guess let's focus on the fashion design first. This is interesting because I actually just had to hire out for a similar job, and it's a pretty crazy competitive landscape over there, where they're putting a lot of their portfolios. So the people, the clients, like myself, can see like, wow, they've done something similar in the past. Because I think at the end of the day, that's what we're looking for, to be like, okay, if we're gonna pick out these plans for this design, this particular shirt or fabric or type of garment, that this person has like really exceptional expertise and experience with doing something similar. I see that, here are some sewing projects. I would probably organize this better. These kind of just like look like very random. I would have all the different types, the sewing patterns, the styles, the different types of ensembles you could put together, but all structured. And again, in a way that's going to be beneficial for the client. So even if these are more just illustrations and sketches and not a finished project, I would probably go that route, just so you can make that connection more so with the potential client. Again, because that's what we're really trying to demonstrate and utilize their portfolio for, to make those resonating connections. So you have to really look at it from the perspective of the client. Let's go back up to the top though. It starts out, it's good. I like, it's concise. You don't have to, go too far with it, but I would maybe structure this a little better. If there were some things, some experiences, a few years experience, yeah, I would list what those experiences are, because it's a little hazy right now. So maybe get into, what your passion is, but what you can do and that type of thing. Because again, we have to think about what are the clients coming to your profile for, and what's going to get them to get on a call with you. And that's really the only thing that matters in terms of lead acquisition and making sales as a freelancer, But it's great that you already got a review. It got you some points on the board. I can highly recommend Agnes. Super experience. This is really nice. Looks like you still have the job experience. You may want to finish that out. You may want to keep it going depending on how you structured it. But in the future, maybe it makes sense to maybe productize your offerings a little better. You do have some project catalog stuff going on. It seems like it's very much on the low end. So you may want to not disqualify yourself by going too low. So just some food for thought there. Yeah, so you're offering this, and this is a great start, but you just want to also just make sure that you're not underpricing yourself. And again, I love how you do have the pictures, but think in terms of perhaps there's some illustrations. Maybe you can get another freelancer who does like design, actually just review the profile of a new designer. He could probably get some practice on doing design, and you get some help on the thumbnails, and you guys should talk, because you probably help each other out here. And then here, let's go back to your profile though. Okay, so I would start there, getting those items in place. But you're definitely off to a good start, which is good. Just going to your data entry stuff and going into statistical analysis again, which is such a different vibe over here. And it could be confusing. Just think about this for a second. Like your project catalog is showing this data stuff. So you don't want to be something kind of, I don't know, you want to have some conviction in your expertise on Upwork, because you don't want to seem like you're just kind of doing this hobby and you kind of know how to do this, because that's not going to build the confidence, I think, that's going to really like allow you to thrive on this system and keep stacking on the previous reviews, because you could be getting a review for data and wasting a lot of energy there, but that's not going to help you with your real like passion of getting clients for, you know, designing or for sewing and things like that. So you got to kind of think about that, because you want to appear to be someone that's a you know, a real professional. I can't stress that enough. Like Upwork's not really, and clients aren't really looking for people that just do things as a hobby. So you want to, you know, really stay away from that, if that makes sense. So think about what, you know, is getting more traction. Maybe you look at some analytics, what profile is getting more views, things like that, or more messages your way. What are people talking to you about more, inviting you to? And but it seems like you'd rather kind of be doing this stuff. So I would make maybe more project catalogs. I would think about putting a lot of the work into this area, and then continuing with it. Hope that's helpful, Agnes, and thank you so much for submitting the profile. And again, guys, if you want me to check out yours, you can just go to freelanceking.com/review. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.